Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, a top TikTok USC student believes the proposed restrictions will not affect students on campus. The city of Columbia held a special election. Find out the results. But first, the Lady Gamecocks have done it again. Find out how many more wins away they are from being champions. Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Altasia Johnson. Our top story today, March Madness is here in full force, and our Lady Gamecocks are at the center of it. Here with today's Garden Report from down at Colonial Life Arena is our own Josie Frost. Josie?
Thanks, Altasia. The Lady Gamecocks' magic number is down to 2. You heard me right, just 2 wins away from bringing their second straight national championship home to Colonial Life Arena. The Gamecocks entered Bon Secours Wellness Arena Monday with only one thing on their mind: punch a ticket to Dallas. And that's exactly what they did, beating the Terrapins 86-75. This team believes now more than ever that they can do what only 3 other programs have ever done: go back-to-back. But it's a belief backed by trust within the team.
I mean, it shows our discipline and our trust within, our team and our coaching staff.
We trust each other. I think that's our biggest thing, is trust, being able to understand that we're going to go out there and play for each other. And
the Gamecocks know that the position they're in is not one to take for granted. It's straight back to work as they prepare for their Final Four matchup against number 2 seed Iowa on Friday. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. Back to you, Altasia.
Thanks, Josie. The City of Columbia has a new representative on the council today. A special election took place yesterday to fill an empty spot on the council in District 4 after the unexpected death of Joe Taylor. Peter Brown beat Beatrice King with 57% of the vote. Brown will finish the rest of Taylor's 4-year term until December 31st, 2025. In more political news, Florida's governor is putting together a plan for a 2024 presidential campaign in South Carolina. According to the state newspaper, Ron DeSantis is making calls and building relationships with Republicans here in the state. DeSantis is running second to Trump in national polls ahead of former Governor Nikki Haley and Senator Tim Scott. Over at the State House, some South Carolina lawmakers are looking to join other states in passing restrictions on certain medical care for transgender children. 2 proposals would apply to minors under 18. One would restrict a person's ability to change a birth certificate from male to female and vice versa. The second would prohibit children from receiving any type of gender reassignment care, including puberty-blocking drugs. Today, they'll hear testimony from doctors and transgender adults, some of whom say the legislation negatively and unfairly targets transgender and non-binary people. A South Carolina college has banned TikTok from its campus network. According to the state newspaper, Horry Georgetown Technical College says the age compromises the privacy and safety of the campus community. Meanwhile, TikTok is putting new options in place that could limit screen time for users under 18. Carolina's insider, Aiden Beck, explains what's happening there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
On a Thursday night at the University of South Carolina, senior student Brianna Foster gets ready for her night out in 5 Points. If someone were to search her up on TikTok, they would see her account with 1.1 million followers listed at the top. Brianna came to fame after posting a TikTok of her doing a trust fall, which gained 1.2 million likes and a gain of 180,000 followers. She believes that this recent change to TikTok will not have a strong effect on any users.
I think that if people want to do something, they're going to find a way to do it, whether it's making a new account, whether it's lying about their age.
TikTok's change is within the default settings, allowing all users to change any app usage limit to no limit at all. Sophia Dalby, a senior psychology student at the University of South Carolina, uses the app herself and knows the effects that TikTok can have on its users. She describes the app and its algorithm as something that knows her and shares the same thoughts as her.
TikTok is definitely cognitively addictive. You're making a decision to keep going. You're getting a reward hit of dopamine every time you scroll.
Sophia has done extensive research on the app's algorithm.
It's wired to keep your brain wanting more.
Now, according to a 2022 study conducted by the Pew Research Center, 67% of teens say they have used TikTok. and 16% even say they use TikTok almost constantly. The app hit the globe 5 years ago, yet still sits above Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter in teen use percentage. For Carolina Insider, I'm Aiden Peck.
That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here at the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here Friday.